The rats that eat iron. Somasekharan was a grocer. He had never realized underserving money from his customers. His shop was in a village. All the villagers liked him very much, for he was very benevolent to his co-beings. They visited him when they met with a serious financial problem. With no complaint, he helped them liberally. Once, a great famine spread all over the village, and it caused for the shortage of goods in his shop. Gradually, Somasekharan's business found its end, and he was forced to retreat from the village, fearing that he would be choked by his financiers. Before fleeing away, he visited his friend Mohan and handed over his balance, having the weight of 12 kilograms, to be kept until he came back. Mohan agreed and received the balance from his friend. Somasekharan wandered through many countries, and at last he found his fortune in an island. He amassed a lot of wealth from there and returned to his own country. On the way back home, he visited his friend Mohan's house. Mohan behaved as usual to him. He showed his outstanding hospitality before his friend. When it was time to depart the house, Somasekharan wanted his balance back. But Mohan said, "My dear friend, it is very sad to say that your balance was scraped off by the rats, and there is no any sign of it anywhere around my store." Somasekharan felt angry at his friend's remarks, but he said nothing. He wanted to stay with his friend for a day. He said, "Mohan, I am very tired. I cannot continue my travel today, so I can keep on going tomorrow. Today, I am going to take rest at your home." Mohan agreed. When it was evening, Somasekharan told his friend Mohan, "I would like to have a bath from the river. Please send your son with me as a guide." Mohan did so. On the way, there was a tall cave under the foot of a tall hill. Somasekharan put the boy inside the cave and closed its entrance with a big stone. Then he returned home. When Mohan inquired where his son was, Somasekharan replied, "Mohan, don't worry, your son was pounced away by an eagle." Mohan could not tolerate this much. He roared, "You liar! Where did you hide my son? I want him back very soon. Otherwise, you will be arrested by the king's men." At last, both of them went to the provincial ruler and respectfully informed him of their problem. The provincial chief was irritated hearing that a boy was pounced away by an eagle. He asked Somasekharan how it could be possible. He said, "Your Majesty, if the rats can scrape off a large piece of lion, then why cannot an eagle lift off a boy of considerable size?" The chief was puzzled a little. He wanted Somasekharan to explain about everything. He said all about his dealings with his friend. At last, the provincial ruler was convinced and he ordered Mohan to return Somasekharan's balance. Mohan gave the balance and he was given his son back. He sought for Somasekharan's forgiveness and again they continued their lives in unity as friends.